Good morning, this is Judith and Desjardins in Santa Monica, and today is Mother's Day. I wanted to give a special acknowledgement to the mothers around the world and to the families as they ponder the significance of their mothers and their grandmothers. For many thousands of people around the world, this is a poignant and sad day because they lost their mothers or their grandmothers or their children or their aunts, their sisters, their husbands during the COVID-19 pandemic. And so this isn't a day of joy, this is a day of great sadness. And I want to tell you that I'm sending you love and recognition. I've read articles about women asking, how can I survive the loss of my mother or my grandmother, my sister? Men talking about losing their wives, the mothers of their children. How can I survive this? Because it's so profound, and even made more so by the fact that they weren't able to be at the bedside with their dearly beloved as they were dying, in hospitals, in nursing homes, some at home. I know that this will take a very long time for families to process, and children at whatever age, young children, teenagers, young adults, older children. The role of a mother is so significant in each of our lives. They carry us inside of them and share their whole life system with the growing babies. And then they do the very hard work of feeding, sometimes nursing them, holding them, cooing and clucking over them, holding those babies close to their hearts, teaching them words and songs and stories, putting them to bed at night, making cookies, listening to how school went, dealing with the terrible twos, the independence-seeking teenagers who often shun their mothers and break their hearts temporarily until they come back as older children to acknowledge how very important their mothers are in their lives. So, and husbands, even though they have wives of their own, their mother is their first girl. Little boys love their mothers. They love to sit and lean on them and hold their hands, and there's nothing as sweet as a little boy and his mother, and little girls growing up, learning the ways of their mother, following them, admiring them, sometimes having bombastic relationships with them because they love them so much, and yet they're a different kind of woman. I know that it will take a long time to deal with the sadness of losing your mom and your grandmother, but know that they are always in your hearts, that they are with you. They will continue to give you counsel and love. Sometimes you'll almost be able to feel their touch. I can remember the soft, cool touch of my mom's hands when I would go and visit her in her assisted living, and I would bend down, and I loved nothing more than being touched by my mom. So these are my thoughts on Mother's Day, and I want to also celebrate all the wonderful mothers who are homeschooling their children, who are sending them care packages, who are shining examples of motherhood, womanhood. So I send each of you in your homes across the world loving thoughts about your mother. Treasure them. They're always with you. Praise those grandparents if they are still living, and honor their memory and their ancestry and their impact on your family line. Little girls, bless your mothers. Little boys, keep loving your mothers. Husbands, honor your wives who are the mothers of your children. And I send you love and prayers and admiration for weathering these losses. Keep them close to your heart. Embrace every fond, wonderful memory. You can honor them. With my mother, I made my Sally's Rose Garden. I've made picture books with transposing letters my mom wrote in her formative years and throughout her marriage. There are many ways to honor and keep them with you. I have this special sweater that my mom knit that I love to wear on cold days and think of how wonderful she was and how much she meant to me. So I encourage you to celebrate your moms and grandmothers in memories, and know that each year of living without them will get a little bit easier. So I send you my love and my blessings on this Mother's Day 2020. Thank you.